In this video, we are going to cover how to create a grow recipe, because in order to control your different pieces of equipment synced to your grow hub, you will need to have a grow recipe live and running. At the bottom of your app, please select recipes, which will bring you to the recipe section. Here you will see two libraries. One, the Niwa recipes, which has our in-house grow recipes, and the My Recipes library is where all your custom recipes are stored. If one of your recipes is active, you will see a neon green checkmark stating the recipe is currently growing. Select the plus sign on the bottom within the recipe section. Here, you will fill out the name and the details of your grow recipe. When you create a recipe, you are automatically brought to the first stage of your grow recipe, but you can create up to 7 in total. Stages define how your grow hub will behave throughout the different phases of your plant's life, from veg to flowering. After selecting continue, you will begin at your light settings, where you can determine the schedule for your lights. Within this setting, you have the ability to create 2 cycles within your light settings. For your light schedule, you will select the time you want your light to turn on and off, setting 2 light cycles where one ends before midnight and one begins at midnight is how you can accomplish an overnight light setting. Select the water icon so you can create your water schedule for your garden. And you can have up to 4 cycles and even select which days of the week you want your water to occur. For example, you can water only on Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday by deselecting the days you don't want. Then, if you only want to have a 10-minute watering interval, select the time 10 minutes apart, such as 11 to 11:10. You can go ahead and create a second cycle and have a watering interval of your choosing, and no watering cycle can be under 1 minute. The last step before finishing your custom grow recipe is your climate settings. Within your climate settings, you can have the option to work towards a climate goal with one of the parameters automatically calculated based on the other 2. After selecting which climate setting to work through, you will first need to set up the time frame you want a particular climate to be managed. For this setting, you can create up to 3 cycles per stage for your climate. Also, please allow a gap of at least 3 minutes between climate cycles to avoid any issues saving your grow recipe. By choosing the temp and VPD option, and for this particular example, you can set VPD at 1 and your temperature at 80. The climate aspect of our recipes manage different actions within the Niwa Grow Hub. The temperature controller only activates heaters, ACs, or fans, as the humidity controller only activates dehumidifiers or humidifiers. Now that you've successfully created the first stage, you can add another stage by selecting the New Stage button on the top right. You can reference your previous stage by simply swiping to the left. You don't need to select Finish and Save until you've done building out all the stages for your grow recipe. Once you press Finish and Save, you will see your grow recipe in your My Recipe section. All you need to do now is choose your recipe and press Let's Get Growing. This will activate the first stage of your grow recipe. If you find the button Finish and Save grayed out, check all the different cycles and stages. You might find a yellow disclaimer at the bottom indicating a cycle overlap or other issue. Please fix it before saving your recipe. We want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and we look forward to hearing about everyone's experience.